Have you ever felt the pull to leave everything behind? To escape the noise, the obligation and the endless to-do lists and just wander? No ties, no deadlines, just you and the open road, a wanderer, untethered and free. But is this freedom anything more than a romantic dream? Can such a life truly exist in today's world? What holds us back from wandering, from feeding our curiosity? Are we shackled by laws, or is it the invisible chains of routine and expectation? Have we, without realizing it, become mirrors of one another, walking paths not because we choose them, but because others treat them first? And if we did leave, would we truly be free, or merely running from ourselves? No matter where you go, the world's demands remain the same. You'll need a place to sleep, food to eat, and water to drink. Where does the wanderer stop? Or perhaps they don't. Like a pilgrim, they keep moving, sustained by chance, luck, and faith. The figure of the wanderer has long captivated human imagination. In the Bible, the Apostle Paul walked from city to city, carrying only his faith and his message. Yet he was no burden to anyone, supporting himself as a tent maker, embodying independence alongside devotion. In literature, wanderers like Jack Reacher embody modern nomadism, ruthless and unattached. Reacher drifts from town to town, solving problems, righting wrongs, and disappearing without a trace. He's free from material possessions, but not without means, relying on a military pension and the occasional odd job. Then there is the flaneur, a wanderer of a different kind, not of open roads, but of bustling city streets, observing life in its raw, unfiltered poetry. The wandering is not about purpose, but curiosity, a deep exploration of the everyday. Even in today's world, the spirit of wandering persists. Games like Kenshi offers players the freedom to forge their own path, survive, build, or simply roam. The internet itself is a vast digital wilderness where people wander endlessly, searching for connection, meaning, or escape. As William Gibson described it, the digital sprawl is a space where wanderers lose themselves, collecting fragments of information without ever reaching a true destination. But in the physical world, can one truly live as a wanderer today? Every corner of the globe has been mapped, and technology tracks every step. Most countries demand a reason for your entry. Is wandering enough to cross a border? If the police stop you, will they understand your untethered spirit? I remember my time in the army, stationed at the Austrian border. Most days were quiet. The woods stretched endlessly, untouched, with no one crossing. Then one day we saw him, a young man with a backpack, strolling across the border like it was the most natural thing in the world. We stopped him. "Where are you going?" we asked. He smiled and said, "Asia. I don't have a specific country in mind. I'll decide when I get there." At first his answer seemed absurd, but the more I thought about it, the more questions filled my mind. Asia, from the heart of Europe. How far did he plan to go? Was he rich? Could he afford the wander without working? What sustained him? Faith, determination, or something else entirely? That brief encounter stayed with me, challenging everything I thought I knew about life, freedom, and what it means to wander. Here lies the paradox. We yearn to wander, yet we choose the safety of systems we've built. Jobs, routines, they offer security but demand something in return. To wander is to embrace uncertainty, to step into the unknown without guarantees, and that terrifies us. Modern life doesn't just discourage wandering, it makes it nearly impossible. Legal restrictions, financial obligation, and societal expectations keep us rooted. Does that mean the wanderer is a relic of the past, or has the spirit of wandering simply evolved? To wander is more than physical movement. It's a state of mind, a willingness to detach from control and embrace the unknown. Some modern wanderers are digital nomads, working from laptops in far-off places. Others find freedom in simplicity, shedding material possessions to live minimally. And some simply walk, like vagabonds of old, sustained by chance and faith. The wanderer reminds us of life's greatest joy, the journey itself. To wander is to live fully in the present moment, to escape the cages we've built for ourselves, and to rediscover the world as it is, raw, untamed, and endlessly fascinating. But the dream of wandering meets the hard truth of life. Wandering while young, healthy and full of energy is thrilling. But what happens when age or illness catches up? Even a simple toothache can turn a romantic journey into a nightmare. As time passes, the burdens grow heavier. Who will visit you when you're old? Who will check on you? Without an anchor, there is no place to rest, no home to call your own. Ask those who've lived long enough, the parents, the grandparents. Many will tell you, the wanderer often walks alone. The Bible offers a different view of wandering. Life itself is a pilgrimage, filled with trials, burdens and lessons. As the pilgrim's progress reminds us, this world is not our true home. We are all travelers, passing through on a journey to something greater. Perhaps the question isn't whether we can live as wanderers, but how we can embrace the spirit of wandering, acknowledging life's impermanence while seeking meaning and purpose. To wander doesn't mean to roam aimlessly. It means to live with an open heart, ready for the unexpected and hopeful for the eternal. So, what would it take for you to become a wanderer, even for a day? To step outside routines and expectations, to walk without a destination and let go of control. The wanderer is within all of us, waiting. The question is, will you set it free?